Having a conversation in English does not mean that you have to produce perfectly formed sentences all the time. You should not worry that you might not know the exact word for something, or that you might not understand the meaning of everything that the other person says. Even in an exam situation, you will be given credit for using strategies to keep the conversation running smoothly despite any gaps in your vocabulary or your understanding. Here are some useful ideas to help you in everyday conversation or in more formal situations when you do not understand. When you are talking to someone in English, you may not understand everything they say, but you can practice focusing on what is important. If you are asking for information, think about the keywords that you will expect to hear. For example, if you ask about prices or times, be prepared for numbers in the answer. Repeat it back to them to make sure you have understood correctly. Here are some useful phrases. Saying that you do not understand. Sorry, I do not quite understand. I beg your pardon. Sorry, I am not sure I understand what you are saying. Asking for repetition. Sorry, I wonder if you could repeat that, please. Sorry, what did you say your name was again? Sorry, I missed what you said about meal times. Can you tell me again? Asking someone to speak more slowly. Can you speak more slowly, please? Could you slow down a bit? Sorry, that was too fast for me. Checking that you understood correctly. Have I understood you correctly? Did you say 550? Do you mean frozen as in very cold? Asking for something means. Sorry, can you tell me what gasket means? What is plasticine exactly? Asking how you spell something. Could you spell that for me, please? I have not heard that name before. How do you spell it? When you do not know how to say something, think about those words that are often used in dictionary definitions, a type of, a kind of, a device for, an organization that a person who. They will help you explain what you mean even when you do not know the exact word. Saying it another way, we saw a kind of animal with a long nose. It is something you make with eggs. Saying that you do not know. I do not know how to say this in English. In German, we say, I'm sorry, I cannot think of the word in English. Asking for a translation. What is the English equivalent of Alfred Olson? How do you say siesta in English? Explaining an idea from your language. I do not think there is an exact equivalent in English. Roughly speaking, so that means when you miss a person or a place. In my country, we normally say Q approvese when somebody is eating. Suggesting a change of topic. Look, I really cannot think how to explain it. Perhaps we should move on. This is too difficult for me to talk about in English. When you make a mistake, we all make mistakes when we speak, even in our own language, but it need not cause a problem if we can find a way to explain what we really meant. We also need time to think about what we are going to say, but there are expressions that we can use to gain time while we do so. Words you can use while thinking. You know, now let me think. What's the word for it? How shall I put it? Correcting yourself. No, I meant, or rather, that is not exactly what I meant. Sorry, I was trying to say price, not prize. Alright,